Hello guys, welcome to the video. It is 8 a.m. in the morning and Eurek session just opened. I want to take you into a tour of a new series that I will call OnlyDomz. Now, let's start with a little explanation of what I'm doing the last days and especially what where we're going for looking forward into this channel. I know I've been absent for a long while and making non-consistent videos. I actually don't really care. I don't do this for income. I do this more as a value tool for you guys to see the journey of a trader and how we can become profitable or even stay profitable. So what am I looking for this morning? I am looking at the German Bund. We have the 2-year here, which is called the Schatz, the 5-year, which is called the Bobble, the 10-year, which is called the Bund, and the 30-year, which is called the Boxel. So let's start with a little explanation. As I always traded ES, people who know me will know I traded ES, and I was quite good. Maybe we can say I was quite lucky on ES for a long time, for several years. But my luck started declining through March, and then I have to make a very drastic decision and to leave ES, to leave my love and to seek new opportunities on this market. So I moved to bonds, to treasuries, as well as the American treasuries, as the European treasuries, because I find they have much better, cleaner movement, a much cleaner ladder, much tighter ticks, much better order flow, less drama. I have to thank people like John Grady for this, Peter Davies, even the Mr. Order Flow and his beautiful Discord filled with knowledge. So I've been on a sim account a lot while retraining, and I even got a mentor. His name is Jagger. He's a great guy from Italy. I'd like to thank him a lot for being there for me. He actually really upgraded my view on the macro side and on the Dom trading side, which is actually very beautiful. So I am rebuilding in the correct way, I think. This will be my first week that I am going live again with my account. This is just, let's say, like a pilot week, a practice week. Drinking some coffee here. So I'm just gonna give you an unfiltered hour, let's say. Just going to trade one contract, just look for an opportunity. If we don't find an opportunity, you won't see me trading. So what can I say? Okay, let's give a little explanation about it. But first, let's put up a little music. All right. It seems like we have a little music here, a little bit of nature sounds today, guys. What are we listening to this morning? We are having some Cosmic Flux, Psychill, Psytrance, Psybient mix. It has 3.8 million views and 64,000 likes. Great music to start my morning with. You see me chilling here on my spaceship in the intergalactic world of trading. So I might just turn it down a little bit. Keep it on the background here. All right. And we are good to go. We've got our music. We've got our honesty block out of the way so you guys know what I am doing, know what I am looking for these days. Now let's jump into the DOM. What are we seeing here? Let's focus on the the Bund DOM on the right, we see a time and sales. I have the larger orders in different colors. Everything here above, I think I did 150 contracts, will be flashing red and flashing blue. We've got a little delta profile here, session profile. The Eurex session doesn't have an overnight session. Maybe they have like a little overnight session, but I just start my DOM up at 7 a.m. and I wait for the first hour to be done. So we are actually just drifting here in the middle of this range everywhere on the 30-year, on the 10-year, on the 5-year. Everything is right down in the middle. So let's just be patient and see if we can catch some setups right here at these 10s, 9s, where we drift away at this 40-20. We are still in a nicely balanced day. So what am I looking for? On the left side, you see like a volume histogram, a volume profile, if you must call it that, with the actual contracts traded. This will differ because here you have the sales and here you have the buys. So this is the how do you say it, composite cumulative tick data. We have the entirety of the volume right down here with the delta, and we also see the range, which is at the moment 15 ticks at 50k delta, which at 50k volume, which is actually quite on the low side. Expecting a balanced day if all news stays the same as it did during the weekend. On this side, we can see a price chart. So this is the entire price range going up and down, not left to right as you see on a chart. So up and down, down is the lesser prices, up is more prices, guys. If you watch charts, I will verify price does not move like this. No, price just moves up and down on a graph. Please don't be fooled by time frames and other stuff. They are irrelevant. So what else do we see? We see this yellow spot here, which is a POC. We have a purple spot right here, which is VWAP. POC is the most traded volume at price. Then we have here this nice blue column, which actually means these are the buy limit orders. So these are guys, passive orders waiting to buy. We must filter them out a little bit because a lot of times these guys will be using fake orders to lure you into trades that don't exist. On the left, we have the same. We have the sell orders, which are up, going up, especially CSM as the red army and the blue army. I think this is a John Grady term that he uses, who are trying to gain more terrain by getting some soldiers onto the battlefield right here. And these are your market orders. So this will be the space where we actually pay attention for. This is our real executed orders. So what am I looking for exactly is I will be looking for around in this. And I will be paying a lot of attention to this and to this side. And that is actually about it. So right now we might have a first trade coming on. Let's give it some time. But how about this music, guys? This music, how relaxing is this music? I will take you on like maybe a 30-minute, 1 hour little trip through Eurex lands. Friday we will make another one on the American treasuries, which is a little bit different, but all in all it is exactly the same. We see that Buxel has dropped off significantly from the center where we just put it there. Let's see if we push through the lows or if we stay there. Now for DOM trading, patience is a virtue. patience, and of course some really good chilly willy music. All right, what else can I say? We have here some imbalances. Imbalances means that on my dome I have an imbalance of 4, that there is 4 times more contracts traded on the ask than on the bid. Like right here, here is 4 contracts more being bought up than being sold here at this bottom. Now, what does that mean? That the buyers are stronger here. They might be trying to take back some of this terrain right here, push it back into value. So let's see if we have the trade right here. Let's take it with a small buy order. This is, as we say, a tryout. I will push my limiter back a little bit. Now on the Booksol, we have a $20 tick value. On the Bund, it is a $10 tick value. Now this is taking a long time. I could maybe scratch it for 1. But we still see some size dropping of the Bund size. So okay, now we have the 2 ticks. Let's just get out there. That was a 1 tick winner, 1 tick scalp. It's not a lot, it's 20 euros, guys, but a win is a win. Actually, when you're not sure, just take the 1 or 2 tick scalps. Wins are wins. I think this is where a lot of people, and I, for a long time, have mishit the ball. We are so blinded on these 3, 4, 5 hour trades on ES, on NQ. These guys, these influencers, potentially making millions a day, which is absolute bullcrap in my opinion. I see a lot of people moving from ES and NQ into the treasuries, into the slower markets, into the better readable markets. Trying to be more like a scalping 1 tick, 2 tick days. Eventually you will have some bigger trades coming up. But as you see, we are now giving back. So if I would have held my position at 940, I would be still at break even. We can always re-enter, guys. Now, also want to talk about this. There is a reason why I am not trading live anymore, also in my own Discord, which I neglected for a while because I was in another Discord very actively trading. So I noticed I was getting distracted a lot when I was doing trading for other Discords or for live trading to teach people how to do what I did on ES. And let us say that it went well some of the times, and a lot of times I was just getting distracted and my trades would actually start sucking. So I had to reassess. Maybe we have another trade here if these guys at 11.10 can hold their position. We're back at 940 here. I see a lot of selling coming in right here at these guys. These guys are just hanging around on the value area high here. So right now we see a bit of more orders coming in. Let's see if they are real. Let's see if they try to buy through them, because we have a lot of more reds coming in right here on the time and sales. Also here, but they are stalling at this value area low. Now, I don't like to take trades in the middle of the range, so if I take trades in the middle of the range, it would be fast scalps. 1 tick, 2 tick scalps. I go for breakouts, but I won't call them breakouts. I call them being the in-betweens. If one of the 3-4 assets, I don't really look at the chats. So if one of these assets is aiming for the highs, looking like it's going to break these highs, I will try to get the laggard, the one that is really left in between the other two. I'll try to catch that going up as well, and that would maybe result in a 4 or 5 tick win, which is a beautiful day on the Bunds, because we can actually play with a lot more contracts than just this one. Again, this is the first week I'm going live again, so I'm sticking to my 1 contract rule for at least a week. See how that goes. I'll let you follow this live with me. As always, I try to be as transparent as I possibly can. How about this music, guys? How about this music? Is this Kraken or what? This Cosmic Flux, Psychill, Psytrance, Psybient mix. I actually love it, guys. I actually fucking love it. I'm getting in the spacing zone right here. Listen to that little flute diving into your ears. All right, it looks like we've got ourselves some in-between situation right here. Bund is now going to this low of the days. Let's see how the Buxel and the bubble react to this. I don't know if you're hearing the music double. If that is the case, fuck it. The next time I will try to do this better. I'm recording the audio on my desktop, but my mic might be a little bit unfiltered here. This is some sweet ass trading music, actually. See, we declined from these lows, we declined from these lows, we declined here, we declined there. No trade for me yet. Let's just wait. So you might be asking, how can we see if we have some faking in our limit orders? So just as we said, our limit orders are right here. You see this big number here. This is 1,100, and I guess something contracts. It will change every bit of seconds. Let's see, we have here 92s. Now, there's only 115 contracts traded, and we didn't push price lower, so this might be a real order. As you see, we only needed 32 and 81 to push through these price levels, and to go up, we needed some force, 219, 85, and then we are stalling now, so we might get a little bit defense from these sellers here. Now we are looking here at this bottom. You see this? See it, guys? So the 30 year is actually pushing around a little bit, but we have no sellers coming in. And now we see another imbalance, and immediately this offer here goes stronger. We also see some imbalance to the upside here and some imbalance to the upside right here. So we know that Booksell is a lot more volatile, so we have to be a little more careful getting along here, because we can just be lured in, because we knew this POC smacked us down before on these 5, 9, 23 contracts. 81, you see tapering up here. Right now it looks like we need a bunch of buyers to get past these 500 cars, as we call them. But I do think we have absolutely no buying at the top here. We just bought a little bit, and they sold into this price again. So longing here is not an option for me just yet. Let's just sit this one out for a second. Guys, one thing I really want to stress is you never, and I'm guilty of this as well, you don't chase. Stop chasing these trades. If you don't get this trade, you will get the next trade tomorrow. Trading is not about, as I think a lot of people think, trading is about, it's not about getting your analysis right before trading and making these weekly call outs and trying to get this 5 to 30 R rates, and if you miss your trade by a tick, you jump in again and you take on the risk. And I think trading is about survival. You have to approach it with some kind of zen feeling. You have to approach it with some kind of ultimate champion mindset, and an ultimate champion mindset means you don't get defeated by your own thoughts, your own FOMO, your own stupid entangling spider webs you got in your head going on there. You need to be relaxed about this. You need to be focused. You need to be able to act quick, but still you don't rush. Because when you start rushing, you will start making mistakes. You will start pounding your head against that proverbial wall. I think that is one of the best lessons I can actually give you. It's like, look, adapt, see what the market gives you, see what the market is trying to tell you right here. So in my opinion, and I might be wrong, the market can now go 10 ticks down. I don't care. I won't be taking this trade for now, unless I see some movement, some action right here. You'll also see me recenter these DOMs a lot of times. This recentering this white line, it just so I can see. Right now we are faffing around on this value area low. We've got some sellers pushing this down, but the price is not coming down. The offer is getting stronger. Now, if I see more participants getting stronger on the offer, getting weaker on the bid, I might attempt another long. If it is now, if it can even take like half an hour. I don't fucking care. We just wait. We just see. If the trade is not something I can call out in advance, something I can write in my little book. Yeah, I still have my little book next to me where I will write everything down, which I view, which I see during my trading sessions. So right now I just wrote down that the bottom has been declined again. Right here, the offers are tightening up. The bids are tightening up. I'm sorry. But we still in this nice little range day area, seeking out those lows. Yes, we are seeking out those lows. So just sit back, enjoy the numbers, and enjoy the music. All right, now let's look at this aspect. We have got the 5-year gunning for the top. The 2-year is also rising really nicely. We've got some bigger orders right here, which is actually pretty normal for a top session. We might look like we get a breakout right here. These guys are at the top, 72. Let's see how we start playing around here. 809, 909, getting some decent selling in here. So it looks like these guys are actually taking these buy orders and reselling them, redistributing them at the same price. So it means we might have a seller situated right here. See this? Trying to hold up these 15 to 18 region. This value area high, this high right here. And 940 still. Oh, you also see the 5-year reloading the offer, as we say. I'm getting more and more strong here. We don't know if this is real or is this is just showing numbers, showing strength, like at a poker game when somebody just raises the pot just to get more money out of it. You know, it's like the same structure. It's like opening your king on a chess match and putting up a trap with your rook, for example. What am I saying? I don't know. I'm just trying to fill in here like half an hour. All right, what can I still say? So every let's say Wednesday, Thursday, every Thursday we will be pumping out a new video, a new trading video for you guys. And let's say every Sunday I will try to get a live treasury trading video out for you guys with music just like this. If you have any recommendations for music, please let me know in the comments. Also, any questions, let me know in the comments, and I will answer them during one of my live stuffios. You see, we are smacking down from these 17s. Offer is rapidly enhancing right here. Pop, 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 pop. You see them growing. We still have some nice bids down here. These ranging actions are always a little bit more difficult to see, in my opinion. Let me just clear this stuff out. Reset. Boxel is at the lows again. You see, this is the low of the only 17 contracts has been traded here. These were 17 sell contracts. This is a zero print, just like on your little footprint. Oh, I didn't tell you, this is the V stocks. We see the V stocks right here. No, this is not true. This is the stocks 50, which is the European equivalent to the S&P, actually. And right here we see the V stocks, and the V stocks is actually the European VIX. So now we have moved above the yesterday level, which is the red. In red you see the level of yesterday, in blue you see the level of today. So which means that our greed is rising, guys, which means that actually we can see a more uprising Bund, but it looks like all systems are failing right here because we are going more. So there goes the analysis of Bund going up for the day. That's why I always been a good analyst. I've been really good at telling where ES would turn, where ES should turn, which higher or lower volume nodes were significant. But I made too much trading errors on it because ES would sometimes trade in a 10 to 15 point range before it would take a direction. And it's just, in my opinion, unable to follow it on a DOM. I have no idea. Oh yeah. Just listen to that beautiful little bass pumping. This is amazing music. Getting hyped up here. Totally in the side chill, side trance mood. I want to keep the cameras rolling, maybe to see just one more little juicy trade. I don't know if I'm gonna take one more trade. I don't know what it's gonna give me. I am looking at these breakout lows, which we are not getting actually. I think in response, Buxel is trying to push lower, but the 5 and the 10 year, the so-called bubble and bond, are still too far away from these lows to actually crack these lows. Also, we revisited the lows right here, which was 71. 17, and now we have 26 sellers, which means the sellers are exhausting right here. You also see it on the tape, 23, 19, 4. This is not the kind of taping action I want to see. 2, 76, 42, 13. This is like it tapering down. No strength, no conviction at all. Stay out of trades like this, guys. Unless you are a really good trader, or even a slightly better trader than myself. I'm not gonna call myself a really good trader. I'm not even a good trader. I am just a guy trying to keep his head above the water. Pedaling. I am pedaling. I am like the you know, where Bugs Bunny is rushing off a cliff, and the moment he stops on the edge of the cliff and he notices there is no floor beneath him, and he tickles his toes like tick, 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 tick. That is me in real life, guys. Don't think I am the roadrunner who is beeping all over the place. I am like Bugs Bunny, victim of gravity here. All right, what else can I say? I'm all out of ideas to tell you guys. Oh yeah, this is something else I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to actually explicitly tell you guys. So I see a lot of these channels on YouTube. They are pushing you hindsight. They are not showing trades and they are just telling you what you should have been doing when price reaches this or this level, and they will use some bookmappy feature to tell you, look what this limits orders hitting right here, blah blah, and then you get this resistance, and you get an iceberg order right here, and passive bits are reloading on the. That's all fucking bullcrap, guys. If you're busy analyzing structures like that, you're not busy trading the numbers that are popping up in your view right here, my view, which is this one. See this view. This is my view. If you are analyzing what happened, because no trade will ever be the same, and you cannot tell, okay, we have some limit orders here, and then they are aggressively taking out those limits, and this might be an iceberg, because look at all this buying, these little buyings right here, and then we have a big buying at 11, and these guys are reloading. As long as we don't see the bid getting weaker, we can still move up. We are now selling into those 10s, making our way down, but still we are not following on this one here. So if you see guys trading these kind of setups in hindsight, not showing their trades, not showing their true P&Ls, not showing their real numbers, their real stats, they're just on a screen pointing, I took a long here, I stopped it there. Do not believe these guys, people, please. This the 250th guy telling you you should be going long on low volume notes. Please kick the guy in the head next time you see him, because it is incorrect information that they are spreading. On that note, oh look, we're back at the iceberg. We should have gone short at the iceberg at 11, guys, because it was an iceberg order, and then in hindsight they will flip it when it goes above this order, and they will say, yes, but then we have some limit orders going in, and I went long and I took it out, and if we go short, then they will have said that they have to take the trade short. There is no decision making when you see an iceberg. It is stupid to think that way. Stop using your rear view mirrors to drive a car, and look at what's in front of you, even if your windshield is on fire and it's raining. Still, you need to look forward, not look backwards. Just the same as in life. We humans are designed to look backwards. That is why we make so many mistakes. Once you accept the path of looking forward, your life, your trades, it will all better. I promise you that. Stop looking in that rearview mirror. Listen to some chill psytrance mixes. Open your third eyes to the world. Guys, if you like this video, if you like this information, I didn't tell this, please leave a like, leave a comment, leave whatever you guys want. I'm gonna cut the video right here because it will take way too long for you guys to keep your focus on these kind of videos. I will make a compilation video by Thursday, I hope. Just getting some trades out into the world. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Just gonna turn the music off for now. Just dim it ever so slightly. Look at that. How professional was that? Guys, thank you for your time. I really enjoyed it. I am remodeling my Discord as we speak. It will be free for all, as always. See you in there, and have a great week, guys. Bye-bye.